It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, boy. Right now. Sorry, I was too tight on you there. Just gotta let you trust me. Gotta quit trying to force you.
Well, The Rider was a film that kind of grew organically out of Chloe's previous project, Songs My Brothers Taught Me, after meeting a family of cowboys on a ranch that we were staying at. And one in particular was Brady, who's a very gifted horse trainer who Chloe was immediately drawn to. He became a good friend of ours, and we always wanted to make something with him. And then Brady sustained a horrific rodeo injury to his head, had major surgery. And, we felt we'd almost lost a friend, so we got busy and urgently tried to make this film, which happened very quickly. And I think from Chloe having the original idea, a month later we were shooting, and that was 6 months ago, yeah. We built on what we'd done previously with songs a lot, but Chloe was a wonderful director to work with in terms of being very specific about the time of day we'd shoot. I mean, we knew we'd be shooting natural light. It's just the nature of the environment and shooting with non-actors and all that stuff. But we had a very clear strategy about how we were going to shoot and at specific times of day. And if the light wasn't right, we'd move on to something else, or we'd shoot interiors. And Chloe was with these kinds of projects, I think the cinematography can become very general and almost too documentary if you're not embracing God's best light, and Chloe really let me do that on this one. In terms of equipment choices, it was just choosing a camera that's versatile and robust, and I've always really liked how the AMIRA feels on the shoulder. It's a well-balanced camera. I've become well adjusted to sort of the ease and ergonomics of it, and that coupled with the Ultra Primes sort of gave us the latitude we needed in a sort of broad range of situations, from firelight scenes to very bright days at a rodeo. It was a perfect choice. It's the joy of working with these cameras, really. It's something that I've only started doing recently. With film, you've sort of already made those choices, and being able to just so quickly dial in different temperatures and create the look in camera was something I really enjoyed. And it was interesting to me as well in post to see with my colorist Alex Bickle how with that foundation you can still pull out skin tones if need be. Like, everything's still in the neg, but there's a stylistic direction by the time it gets to the grade. There was a very strong visual approach to each scene and each location. Brady's room was, Chloe always wanted it to be this sort of blue, fluorescent, that kind of separated you from the exteriors, and it was an approach to lighting that was emulating what's already there. So what happens is there's a consistency with the place, and that becomes the style and feeling of the film. But it's sort of balancing that and still giving people something that's slightly heightened. We're not trying to make a documentary, we're trying to place you in Brady's reality, but seeing it through his gaze. There was one particular night, it was a harvest moon, and I might be wrong, but I think it happens every 16 years or something like that. And we were out in the Badlands, and we were getting ready for our bath scene, and it was so bright, the moon was so incredible, I'd never seen that before, so out of curiosity we got the AMIRA out and framed up. And so you actually see in the film a scene lit purely by actual moonlight, which, if that's not a great testament to the sense, I don't know what is.
A horse that never had nobody on his back before.